team that doesn't request a timeout in the first half of the match is only entitled to one timeout during the second half. There are no timeouts in extra time. There is use. Each side consists of not more than 5 players. A goal.
Welcome to the Moulay Abdellah Sports Complex. The CAF Women's Futsal action continues, and the group stages will come to a close. First up, Egypt against Guinea, Senegal taking on Tanzania later, and the last game of the group stage, Cameroon against Namibia. But first and foremost, this one, Egypt up against Guinea. Both teams still with a chance to make it through into the semi-finals.
We begin by the teams lineups for Egypt. نبدأ بداية بتشكيلة المنتخب المصري. كابتن اوف تيم عميدة المنتخب نمبر 40 رقم 14 يارا. نمبر 2 رقم 2 نورا. نمبر 3 رقم 3 ملاك. نمبر 4 رقم 4 فاطمة مصطفى. نمبر 5 رقم 5 بسملة. نمبر 6 رقم 6 سمارة. نمبر 7 رقم 7 غريب. نمبر 8 رقم 8 ميسي. نمبر 9 رقم 9 شروق. نمبر 10 رقم 10 أسمعوز. نمبر 11 رقم 11 أمينة. نمبر 11 رقم 11 نمبر 12 رقم 12 سهيلة. نمبر 13 رقم 13 إسراء. كوتش إز نادر محمد رشاد. ليناب فور غينيا تشكيلة المنتخب الغيني. كابتن اوف تيم عميدة المنتخب نمبر 14 رقم 14 سوما. نمبر 1 رقم 1 كونتي. نمبر 2 رقم 2 دغامي. نمبر 3 رقم 3 سوما. نمبر 4 رقم 4 بانغورا. نمبر 5 رقم 5 يولا. نمبر 6 رقم 6 كونتي. نمبر 7 رقم 7 سي دي بي. نمبر 8 رقم 8 ديالو. نمبر 9 رقم 9 ماغا. نمبر 10 رقم 10 كاماغا. نمبر 11 رقم 11 سوما. نمبر 12 رقم 12 كونتي. نمبر 13 رقم 13 يا ترى. كوش إيز عبد الكريم كومباسا. Referee number 1 الحكم رقم 1 خالد حنيش from Morocco. Referee number 2 الحكم رقم 2 وردة شناي from Algeria. Referee number 3 الحكم رقم 3 إبراهيم سليمانو from Cameroon. Referee number 4 الحكم رقم 4 سليم شرما from Maurice. Team keeper ميقاتي هذا اللقاء برايان إيمي from Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Egypt. أيها السيدات والسادة اللحظة مع النشيد الوطني الرسمي لمصر. غينيا. اللحظة مع النشيد الوطني الرسمي لغينيا.
Here we go then, one last chance in the group stages at least for both Egypt and Guinea to register their first win at the CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. Both teams on the losing end against Angola in their first games. Group B sewn up by Angola after 2 wins from 2. Egypt and Guinea, they found the back of the net before, but they're yet to get points on the board. A win here today could still be good enough to go through as one of the best second place teams, so it's all on the line for Egypt and Guinea. Both teams looking to make more women's futsal history for their nations. Egypt lost by 3-1 against Angola on their opening match day. Asma Mohammed, she's the only one who's found the net so far for Egypt. They'll be looking to change that. For Guinea, it was a 5-2 defeat at the hands of Angola. Muntagabi Suma and Aminata Bangura both managed to score in that game. Guinea, for long periods against Angola, they looked to be holding their own. They just faded a little at the end of the second half, and Angola pushed out the score to a 5-2 victory. Goal difference slightly in favour of Egypt right now. Both teams won't be worrying about that too much though. Neither team will mind about what happened in their first match. It's all about the second match now. Egypt taking on Guinea. A win could be good enough for one of those places. There are still 2 more places left in the semi-finals. Angola are through as group winners. Morocco, the hosts, are through as well as group winners. And there is a chance for Egypt or Guinea, perhaps, to be the best runner-up. Win today, a big win, might well see them through as second place in Group B. Final team talks, final team huddles. Egypt are ready, Guinea are ready and in formation. Egypt in red and white with the black socks. Guinea playing in white. Who will it be? Comes out on top. Sagan Sidibe there that we saw with the number 7 shirt for Guinea. Really one of the star performers in that opening loss. Like I said, he did fall 5-2 to Angola, but for a long time in that match, Guinea really gave as good as they got. Egypt as well, more than respectable scoreline, losing by 3-1. But neither team will want to repeat the same outcome. Egypt and Guinea with another chance to register a victory. Saran Sidibe waiting to get this started. She waits for the referee's whistle, and there it is. We are underway for the final Group B game at the 2025 CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Guinea get it restarted. Straight down the left-hand side they go, but that one will be watched all the way through and out of play. Farah Samer, the Egypt goalkeeper, with nothing yet to do in those opening few seconds. Farah Samer made a lot of good saves against Angola. She helped keep down the goal difference, and that could come into play today. Certainly Egypt and Guinea, of course, first and foremost, they want the win, they want the 3 points to secure the second place in the group. But they could do with running up the goal difference a little bit as well. There is a good chance for the winner of this encounter, if indeed there is one, to be the team that go through. Cameroon and Namibia, they find themselves in the same position as they prepare for the game later in the day, but their goal difference far worse off. Cameroon with -6, Namibia with -7. Egypt and Guinea coming in with -2 and -3 into this matchup. So they've got a good chance of finishing with better goal difference than a possible winner in the game in Group A later. Group C just complicates everything with all the draws between Madagascar, Senegal and Tanzania. If there is a winner between Senegal and Tanzania later, and second place in that group would have 2 points. So the win here could be crucial, and the initial effort from the set play. It's Asmaouz just blasting it with the left foot. It's blocked away. The referee tries to get Egypt to take the corner, but the ball wasn't available when they wanted it. Or at least Cherouk didn't see it, but she got the corner taken. And it goes on to the other side. Asma Mohammed will get it into the middle. Bit of a melee there inside the area, but Guinea have it clear. They'll go for the long shots. Farah Samea called into action in green in goal for Egypt for the first time. Simple claim. The ball ultimately straight at her. Pass is just slightly astray. Yara Sabri just holding up a hand in apology as that one drifts just off court. Guinea will have it back. Good start from Egypt though. Miscommunication at the back. Saminata Bangura who just sends it straight out of play, and Egypt have it back. It's Egypt who've started on the front foot here. A shot from the angle. wide behind the post. Fatimata Conte with no real worries. She was able to leave that down towards the front post. Difficult shooting angle. Conte, the goalkeeper, would have certainly been the favourite to make the save had she needed to. Egypt get it restarted at the back. Fixo, Yaga Sabri back in position. This time she passes it out to the right and it's spread over to the left well. Mustafa. Sabri moves it forward down that right-hand side. Good pass if that stayed in, which according to the officials it did. And we gather it with Fatimata Conte. Egypt have it back. Good touch down the right-hand side. Good pass into the middle. This should be the... She had the space. And she had the composure to steer the finish past Fatimata Conte and in. 1-0 Egypt. So Guinea, who started really well in their Group B opener against Angola, they have been pushed back by Egypt. Still very much the early stages in the first half here. Well kept in by Aminata Bangura. Hard work over on the right-hand side helped Guinea to set some kind of momentum up in the Egypt half of the court. Now it's back with the Fixo. Sabri goes all the way forward and too far forward. Fatimata Conte with a comfortable gather. Guinea looking to go direct, straight down the other end. They need to inject a little bit of momentum, and they are trying to do that because Egypt have had the upper hand so far, and Egypt have the lead on the scoreboard. 1-0 thanks to Sharouk Ibrahim. Calm and controlled finish after the ball was played across from the right. Guinea defenders were left out of the game. That's given away quickly. Might be a shooting chance. Lifted high, up and over. Ismail Mohammed trying to take advantage of a slack bit of passing from the back. But again, it just shows the pressure that Egypt have put Guinea under in these early stages. They're yet to settle on the ball, and they're yet to really make inroads into the Egypt half. Pivot for Guinea in these early stages. Serhan Sidibe has hardly been given a chance to get into the game at the moment. Two Alas for Guinea in the wider positions, trying to work it forward, but Egypt picking off everything that isn't absolutely precise at the moment. Good touch. Almost got Egypt away there. There's Nurhan Ashura. Some great work from her over on the right-hand side, but she's frustrated eventually as she's forced out of play. Guinea have the ball back, but not for long. Into the Egypt half, the pass is off target, but it'll come back for Aminata Bangura. It's claiming it came off the hand. Oh, it's Aminata Bangura who dives in herself. Hints of a handball in the other direction. Egypt still have it, and they have the 1-0 lead early in the first half here. Egypt 1, Guinea 0. Sharouk Ibrahim with the opening goal. She becomes just the second scorer for Egypt at the continental futsal level. It's Asma Ouz, the number 10, who scored in the first game, trying her best to add her name to the score sheet for this game too. Speculative effort with the left foot from a reasonable distance. It's not uncommon in futsal for somebody to have a go at goal from a long way out. If there's a shooting lane opening up, if there's a bit of a gap, it might be worth taking it. Asmaouz certainly felt so. And there, as if to prove my point, another shot from long range. Egypt happy to just throw anything they can towards Fatoumata Conte in the Guinea goal, but here come Guinea in the other direction. Maybe it's their best chance for a leveller, and they find it! The quick release from the back. And Guinea, who will have to accept that they've been outplayed a little bit so far. They suddenly had 3 players in the box. The red shirts of Egypt were nowhere to be seen. Fatma Mustafa tried to close back down and cover the gap, but Saren Sidibe had already just steered it past Farah Sama and into the net. Great moment for Saren Sidibe. 2 assists in the first game, 2 lovely passes, but you have to watch out, make sure Egypt don't re-establish their lead. Fatoumata Conte just trying to get everybody lined up. Passes played back towards the number 10. Asmaouz with another good shot. Caused a bit of trouble in the box for Guinea, but they managed to get it away. Asma Mohammed, really worth watching out for in that number 10 jersey for Egypt. She's got a great left-footed strike, and she's not afraid to use it, that's for sure. Any opportunity from the set plays. When the ball's kicked back in from the sidelines, they like to roll it back towards the number 10. It's worth a go. It might not lead to a goal directly, but a block, a deflection, a ricochet, a rebound from the goalkeeper, anything can happen and open up space, but it's Guinea this time who have the chance to open up the space. Egypt have it back quickly and get it up to the halfway line. Tough tackling. Mustafa has to go back, but she'll exchange passes with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper can't touch it again until either an opposition player has had a touch or the ball has gone over the halfway line. Now both of those things have happened. Guinea coming back in the other direction. Sidibe, the scorer, with the shot towards the keeper. 14 against 14 there. It's Yaga Sabri who's gone down. Mariam Souma wearing the captain's armband for Guinea. Just maybe caught her opposite number in the face there. The left arm almost turned into a handoff against Yaga Sabri. So 5 minutes gone in an action-packed first half. The clock stops, of course, for any stoppage in futsal, anytime the ball goes out of play. A few disciplinary issues for Guinea early on. The way that Egypt came out of the blocks here, it forced Guinea to try and shake things up and try and get themselves some momentum out of nowhere. And one of the ways they've managed to wrestle a bit of that back is perhaps by being a little overzealous in the challenges. We saw that there from Mariam Souma. Egypt with the set play. Sharouk and Messi standing over it. The pass from the number 8. It slotted away. It was heading wide, but Aminata Bangura wasn't taking any risks. Mirna Mohsen, the number 8, who wears Messi on the back of the jersey. She has a good go. This time the right-footed strike from distance. Again, Egypt not afraid to pull the trigger from over on the flanks. That time it was more difficult for Fatimata Conte, but she got enough behind it. Really held on, and now they can break themselves. Good tackle down the right-hand side. Fatma Mustafa, a good stop against Aminata Bangura. Bangura will have the chance to get play restarted. Pass forward, just off target, it wasn't far away. Mohamed Camara was the option. Camara's come on as the pivot. There's a look at that fierce shot from Nina Mohsen just a moment ago. Conte doing well in the end to hold on to it. Egypt 1, Guinea 1. Sharouk Ibrahim opening the scoring for Egypt. Saran Sidibe levelling things up for Guinea. Guinea will certainly be the happier of the two teams with the current scoreline. It's not the scoreline that either team need, but Egypt will feel that they've had the advantage, and that should be reflected on the scoreboard, but for now, it's not. Egypt 1, Guinea 1. Still early stages in this first half, and there's trouble here for Fatimata Conte. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Looked like maybe a problem with the eye. In any case, it's Aisha Conte who's on in goal. Big moments for Aisha Conte. I'm sure she'll be tested. Egypt will look to try and test her as quickly as they can. Maybe take advantage of some momentary nerves from Aisha Conte. Mohamed Camara, the one fouled, as she just managed to flick the loose ball away in her direction. Esma Mohamed was just a touch late. Sidibe. Pass out to the right, but nobody's quite on the same wavelength. Aminata Bangura wasn't going to be reached there. Get it away now, over the halfway line. If they get the right pass down the right-hand side towards Saran Sidibe, she could have been in. Instead it comes back in the other direction with Messi. Sidibe puts in a good block, and she needed to make it too. Yara Sabri, Egypt's captain, taken down. It's Mohamed Camara again, who's not afraid to get stuck into a challenge. Guinea's foul count for the first half is up to 3 already. They'll give away a penalty if they reach 5. Shooting chance from distance. Toe poked from the Egypt captain, but it was always looking too high. Sabri has a chance to bring it down. It's quickly dispossessed by Saran Sidibe. Egypt will be feeling relieved to an extent that that one went out of play in their favour. Both teams, remember, must win this game. Of course, for national pride, both teams want a first win at this continental futsal level. There's a chance on for Guinea there, they might get it back. The chance might come alive again. Aminata Bangura tried to control it on the turn. Faga Sama ultimately able to gather it quite comfortably for Egypt. That's a bit less comfortable. Straight out of play from the boot of Yara Sabri. Nina Mohsen couldn't keep it in. Angola have won this group. 6 points from their 2 games. Passing in here for Guinea. Good tackle to prevent the Egypt break too. Saran Sidibe putting a stop to any thoughts of a counter. Angola currently sit top, having won the group with 6 points. Egypt and Guinea yet to get off the mark. win here today could well be good enough for a place in the semi-final. They won't know immediately at the full-time whistle. Whoever wins this one, if anybody, will have just given themselves a good chance of getting through to the semi-finals, but they'll have to wait for a conclusion of the day's later games. We've got Senegal against Tanzania coming up, and then Cameroon against Namibia as well. All of the sides in action today still have a chance, a realistic chance of getting through with a win. Senegal and Tanzania know that everything is open for them. A win for either of those teams will guarantee them passage through as group winners. For Cameroon and Namibia, the outlook is rather different. They'll be hoping to win and overturn some goal difference as well, depending on what happens here maybe. At the moment, this is probably the dream result for the other groups. This game in Group B, if Guinea and Egypt share the spoils, the group runner-up to have just 1 point would be going out. Scooped down the right-hand side, but a header won by Mariam Souma, who read it quickly and jumped up to get it. Good movement. Camera skipping back into her own half. The pass is a little bit undersold, but Camera gets onto it. Souma. To the left it goes. That's a good pass as well. Good movement from Guinea. Pass around the corner from Mamet Camara just went wrong. Would have been a lovely opening. Still good passing. If they can get it across the middle, there might be a chance. Shot blocked. That was promising for Guinea. They haven't had many better opportunities than that, and they have found the net once already. Solo breakaway there. Egypt's Fatma Mustafa had a chance to go it solo. Yara Sabri is blasted direct from the sideline. Well, Guinea have to know by now that Asma Mohammed is not afraid to use that left foot weapon that she's got. This is surely going to come back to the number 10. Guinea blocking the box. It will come back to the number 10. And this time, it was not the finest shot from Asma Mohammed. Asma Ouz. Trying to lead her team here, the number 10. Guinea with the pass out towards Saran Sidibe. She just had to give up on it. Just a step behind it. As the game wears on in this first half, the openings for Guinea are becoming a little more frequent, but that's a great ball to thread it through. Egypt with the opening! Amina Walid from such close range, but she couldn't turn it home, right on the doorstep. Two really good balls from Egypt. The first one picked out Asma Ouz over on the right-hand side. She then sent it through towards the back post, but Amina Walid couldn't quite turn it in. Big pressure from Egypt. It's still Egypt 1, Guinea 1 though. Egypt win it back in the Guinea half. Out it goes. Egypt ball. Asma Ouz talking to the official about Mamet Camara's elbows. Passed back in by Yara Sabri. Egypt on the ball. Amr Mohammed. She's got that one picked off, but the pass from Saran Sidibe is overhit out towards the left-hand side. No chance for Mamet Camara to get onto the end of it. The game remains locked at 1-1. Egypt finding the incisive passes a little more often than Guinea. to do it again here. It's shielded out of play ultimately. Amina Walid down the right-hand side, getting into a decent position. Fatoumata Conte was out, so just shield that one out of play. Straight back with Farah Sameh, who gets it restarted for Egypt. Good movement. Sabri advances down the court and had to be stopped illegally. Great footwork, lovely technique. Aminata Eula with a pretty rough tackle. Guinea onto 4 fouls for this first half already. Still, more than 10 minutes to play. Walking a bit of a disciplinary tightrope in this first half. Set-piece situation in Egypt's favour. It's blasted towards the target. Ricochets away. Can it turn into a Guinea counter maybe? Sarin Sidibe passes it back across. It's come loose and it's finished. Guinea lead by 2-1. The sucker punch. Mamit Camara slotted it in. Farah Sameh will be wondering how on earth she's conceded 2 in this game. Egypt have spent so much time on the attack, and Guinea have just picked them off on the counter. Malak Amr Mohamed, the unfortunate defender, she stopped the initial effort. But that is why you try speculative shots in futsal. If the ball comes loose, it can fall in your favour, and that's exactly what happened for Mamit Camara. Full credit to her. She slotted it home really nicely when the chance came her way. Now suddenly Guinea look like they're playing with a lot more confidence. Sarin Sidibe drops it inside. She'll get it back here, Sarin Sidibe. Passes out to the left. It was Farah Sameh, the goalkeeper, rushing out. Had the pass beat on target. Guinea could have found themselves with a big opening. Camara. Guinea look to build from the back. The fixer Mariam Souma. Good physical battle on the ball. Mamit Camara happy to let it roll. Camara looks to have some kind of physical issue. She's dropped down to the court. She was swiftly back on her feet, but she might have to be subbed off here. Rolling changes, of course. We'll see substitutions happening time and time again. Players coming on and off. It's Muntagabi Souma, one of the scorers for Guinea in game 1. She's now back out on the court and she comes thundering in. It's a hefty challenge. Egypt have it back though. Good pass out. Mustafa. Good movement as well. Looked to be all that much contact. Sharouk Ibrahim knew what was coming. In fairness to Sharouk Ibrahim, she had the standing leg taken away by Fatoumata Conte. It was a risky challenge from the Guinea keeper. Penalty chance. Conte, the Guinea goalkeeper, has given Egypt this opportunity. Can she deny Egypt from levelling this at 2 each? It's the Egypt captain, Yaga Sabri, to take. Sabri against goalkeeper Conte. Guinea 2. Guinea not allowed to hold their lead for long. Egypt strike right back and they're level on the board again. Fatoumata Conte with the foul. Yara Sabri slotting home the penalty in style. Got the elevation, lifted it right inside the post. A lovely finish. Egypt celebrates. They are back level at 2 each. Well, we're still only about halfway through the first half, and this one has already twisted and turned. Egypt back in, and Conte has to come out and boot it down, clear down the right-hand side of the court. A timeout for the first time in this Group B decider. The last game in Group B, Egypt and Guinea, both keeping their hopes very much alive with the performances that they've put in so far. 8:58 still to play in the first half. It's Egypt 2, Guinea 2, and we're no closer to knowing who is going to take the 3 points here, if anyone. Egypt have called the timeout. Both coaches will have a chance to give a little bit more of a team talk to their players. They've got 60 seconds to give some advice, make some tactical changes perhaps, and they'll be back out on the court with the game finally poised at 2-2. Egypt will get this restarted with Yara Sabri. Yara Sabri, who just slotted home the 6-metre penalty to level this up at 2-2. Egypt will still be wondering how they've conceded 2, though. Guinea have been incredibly efficient thus far. Egypt with far more chances, more time spent in the opposition half, but Guinea were a team who went 2-1 in front. Step inside, space opening up for Mustafa, passes to the edge of the box. Egypt still going. Ibrahim, who was fouled in the box just a minute ago, that time she went down in the box. She'd already got the shot away. That one's over the line and out for an Egypt ball. Up and over the halfway line, another tough challenge. It's Mariam Souma. She's left Sherouk Ibrahim down on the court. Well, the free kick wasn't given initially. I think the boot of Mariam Souma just catches Sherouk Ibrahim in the face as she's falling. Definitely an awkward one for the number 9. Egypt suffering a bit with the tough tackles from Guinea so far. That one can be filed under unlucky. It was a tough challenge from Mariam Souma, but there wasn't much wrong with it. Sherouk Ibrahim very unfortunate to catch the boot to the face as she was falling down. Moshin. Gets it restarted, just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. Here is the number 8, Nina Mohsen. Good strong challenge to win it back for Egypt, almost on the edge of the box. The FC Massal player really coming on and having an immediate impact. Instead, did he have this back? Good work from Sarah Sidibe. She won't get it back, Sidibe. Pass didn't quite get through. She linked up well with Aminata Eula there. Hold that off. Tries to get away down the left-hand side. Yana Sabri takes over for Egypt. Just can't switch off for a second in this game. Sayan Sidibe gets it away from Fatima Mustafa. The ball's come free. And Guinea can only slot it just wide. It was really nicely worked. Muntagabi Suma, who scored in the opening game, nearly had her name on the score sheet for game 2. Guinea corner. Back to Saran Sidibe it goes. She felt that it took a touch on the way through, but the officials didn't share that opinion. Egypt will be able to get it restarted. Can't use the goalkeeper again as an option here. Can we win it back? Let's put out of play. Guinea had a few issues in the opening game with passes back towards Fatoumata Conte that were penalised. Mariam Souma could have used her goalkeeper in that particular play, but chose not to. Shot fired in and blocked. Good turn from Yara Sabri. Sabri still going down towards the line. Eventually, after the pass is flicked across from the byline, Fatoumata Conte can grab it. Getting up to the halfway line quickly. Good movement. Shot blocked. Mustafa passes it inside, and now Sabri in the opposition half. Nice drag back, flicked pass down the left side was a really good one. Yara Sabri establishing herself as a key player in this game. It was really nice movement. Mustafa with the pass and move as well. Nice run from the number 4 to try and get away. Egypt linking up well. It's only thanks to Guinea's efficiency in front of goal here that this one's level. Egypt in many ways dominating proceedings here, but cannot give Guinea an inch. They have punished Egypt on 2 occasions. Now Egypt looking to go ahead. Conte got right behind it, but then suddenly had trouble. Again, it's the power in that shot from Asma Mohammed. Smoes. She's lined up so many of those from that left-hand side. It's a real offensive weapon for Egypt. A roll back towards Asmaouz. Powerful left-footed drive. Conte, the goalkeeper, right behind it, still struggled to stop it. Good passing from Guinea. They might be able to create a shooting chance. Over from the left-hand side. Muntagabi Suma eventually has to put it out of play. More options suddenly evaporated. Still Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Last goal, the penalty from Yara Sabri. Guinea living on the edge at times defensively. Cling on with all that they're worth. When they get into opposition territory, they have proven that they can be dangerous. Aminata Bangura tracks back down the courts. Egypt restart things. 6 minutes left on the clock in the first half. 2 each. Goalkeeper Conte out towards the edge of the area, and again, almost in a bit of difficulty. That's what I mean about Guinea living on the edge. That time it was Fatoumata Conte on the edge of the area, but had things not quite lined up. Egypt were there and ready to take advantage. It's played in and over the halfway line. Battling hard, and then a tough tackle again. Both of these teams feeling that the tackles are bordering on unfair. It's been a real physical battle out there. It's Guinea who'll have the chance to restart it. Aminata Bangura. Quick passing, but Guinea will need to keep that one in play over on the other side. Egypt win it back. just had to be hauled down there because she was getting away. Yellow cards for Guinea. Mariam Souma, it's not the first time today that Mariam Souma has resorted to something a little desperate. It's just the kind of pressure that Egypt put on you. Souma rescued the situation originally when the pass was off target, but Sherouk Ibrahim had read it completely and was there to pounce, and Souma had to stop her. I think the Egypt coach is trying to say this is the 6th foul. So this time, the 10-meter penalty for the number 10, Asma Ouz for Egypt. 5:33 left in the first half. Can the left foot of Asma Ouz send Egypt back in front in this game? Fatoumata Conte's ready. The 10-meter penalty situation for Asma Mohammed. Asma Ouz for Egypt, goes low with the shot. Danger not over yet for Guinea. Fatoumata cross coming back in from Egypt, and Guinea hold on at 2-2. Egypt going through another really good phase. They couldn't score with the 10-meter opportunity. Asma Ouz, who's got a really powerful shot, of course, as we've seen so often already this afternoon. She opted that time for placement rather than power. Conte was able to make the save. Pass across is picked off. Asma Ouz, shot blocked. Out it goes off the 5, Mariam Souma. Get it started again. Right-footed shot, blocked. Guinea hold on to it, and maybe they can break away to pass out to the left. Probably the wrong option. It was the more difficult option, that's for sure. Guinea trying to get directly down to the other end of the court, and you can't blame them because their goals have come from similar opportunities. A lot of time the ball has been in the Guinea half. It's when they've been able to transition quickly, just get it straight up towards pivot. That's how they've scored. Now, Mamet Camara. Guinea can't believe that she's been penalised there. Camara unhappy with the decision, but ultimately, once you've reached the maximum count of 5 fouls in the half, everything after that results in a penalty. Guinea coaching staff not happy. It was a marginal foul by Mamet Camara, and it was all the way down the other end of the court, but they're over the allowed number of fouls for this first half. The count will be reset at half-time. Ibrahim El Gharib. Now it's her turn to try. Gharib with the 10-meter penalty. Fatoumata Conte saved the first one and blocked the rebound, and it came back in from the left-sided cross. El Gharib with the 10-meter penalty. High up towards the right angle, but it was over the top. Another opportunity goes missing for Egypt. She tried a different tactic to her teammate Asma Ouz, who went low. back a little bit, but they've still got to be careful. 4.5 minutes of futsal left to play in the first half. Discipline-wise, they've got to keep it clean now. Pass back into the corner. Can he get it across? Camera tries to bring it down, but nothing opens up in terms of a shooting opportunity for Guinea. The ball just wouldn't get back down onto the turf. To the courts, to be more precise. It's a slightly smaller ball than 11-a-side football. A little bit heavier. The bounce is a bit different. So what you'd expect from a regular football as well. Size 4 model being passed around. Egypt get it down towards the Guinea half. They've done well to keep it in up against the touchline there. This time, Asmaouz, the player fouled. This foul count really costing Guinea. Aminata Bangura, another one that was looking on the marginal side. But when your foul count is full, you're walking that tightrope. You've got to be extra careful. Fatimata Conte is going to have plenty of experience to call upon on these 10-metre penalties now. The third one in relatively quick succession. With 4 minutes left to play, there could be more before the end of this first half. Still though, it's Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Messi with a 10-metre penalty, good low strike and a good save from Fatimata Conte. Now Guinea straight down the other end on the counter and an excellent stop. Farah Samer coming up big for Egypt. That would have been a hammer blow after the 3 10-metre penalties were saved. Guinea nearly going back in front on the counter. Mirna Mohsen with the 10-metre penalty stopped. Fatimata Conte sent it straight down the court and Guinea were in. Egypt still can't believe this. They surely feel that they should be leading. His back's against the wall from Guinea, but they're hanging on, and not only that, they're finding goals occasionally too. Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Abdul Karim Kombassa, he'll be loving the tenacity of this Guinea team. This time, no foul given, crucially for Guinea. Good passing on the left side. If they can get it back into the middle, there would have been an opening. Ahmet Camara wanted it. Egypt have it back instead. What a first half this has been. Still 3 more minutes to go. Pass across should be cut out, and is. Guinea looking for a counter opportunity again. Only one back for Egypt at the moment. Trouble maybe. It's slotted wide by Aminata Souma. Good opening for Guinea. They are getting those openings. They had the Egypt defenders stretched that time. Asmaouz with the hand up, saying she didn't touch it. Egypt were worried for a second there. Fatimata Conte into the box. Clears it down court nicely. There's a pass on into the middle here, maybe. Souma with the shot. Muntagabi Souma this time. Got it towards the corner, but no power on it. Farah Samer, the Egypt keeper, with no problem to make the stop. This is what Guinea can do. And they're not consistently pushed back with 10-metre penalty fouls. Sabri. Once it goes, and again, Guinea can confirm that for the last couple of minutes, they're the team suddenly who are on top. It is all to play for in this game. Egypt 2, Guinea 2. The winner of this game will be the runner-up in Group B. And if there is a winner, that runner-up will have a really good chance of advancing to the semi-finals as one of the best placed runners-up. Shot blocked, it's come loose. Egypt maybe have a follow-up. Good save, Fatimata. Trouble though for Aminata Bangura. It's Fatima Mustafa, who the officials felt was fouled just outside the box. She had that effort. Bangura not happy. Here's a better look at it. You can see from that angle. Aminata Bangura, she wanted to get across and make the block. She didn't really get much on the ball though. Fatma Mustafa knocked it away. She might have put Mustafa off getting a clean shot. But once the ball was past Aminata Bangura, the body check on Fatma Mustafa was a pretty heavy hit. Guinea give up another chance to Egypt. Aminata Bangura, who gave away this penalty, just over to offer some encouragement to Fatimata Conte, who's not been beaten by one yet. Can be taken closer than the 10-metre mark if the infringement is committed closer to the goal. In this case it has been. Fatimata Conte trying to come up with another big stop. She's made a few of them in this first half, that's for sure. Guinea holding on at 2-2. Egypt with the dead ball situation. Another chance to go in front. Sabri scored to make it 2-2. Can she score from a similar distance? Can she get the better of Fatimata Conte once again? Yara Sabri, the Egypt captain, and she's denied by Fatimata Conte. It's another top save by the Guinea keeper. Egypt get it played back in from the corner quickly. Good footwork. The pass into the middle. The ball's come loose there. Even the Mohsen stuck in there to try and prize the ball free. Oh, good save that was from Fatimata Conte though. A side-footed effort from Yara Sabri. Egypt coach cannot believe it. His team's still level. They've got to back themselves that if it stays like this, they'll be the favourites as the second half wears on. But for now, still in the first half, Guinea are still on terms. They've had their own chances, Guinea. For all of the Egypt penalties, Egypt could even find themselves behind. Good challenge to Sidibe to be clean, and it was. This time it's gone Guinea's way. Fatma Mustafa was sitting on the ball and then holding on to it. The camera didn't like it. Guinea will have it back. Sarin Sidibe goes long, goes direct, but goes wide of the target. Farah Samer bowls it in, throws it overarm towards the halfway line. Did that stay in? Messi tries to spread the right-footed pass. It's the second ball on the court right now. Just booted away by Sheikh Ibrahim. Lifted it over the board and away. Egypt get it restarted. Sheikh Ibrahim went Went for the back heel flick. Opened up something, but didn't make a good contact. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Mistake from Aminata Bangura. Egypt on the break. Guinea can't get the ball back cleanly. It's prodded forward. Aminata Bangura with another risky challenge. This time she was right on target. Guinea combining really well down the right-hand side. Saran Sidibe with the touch. Just couldn't bring it under control. Bit of a let-off for the Egypt defence. Guinea ball into the last minute now. Bangura sends it forward, but it's high, it's wide. It doesn't give any of the Guinea teammates a chance to do anything. That's headed back, and Fatimata Conte got a touch, but couldn't hold on to it. Egypt will have it back in a good position as Conte darts back into the net. Four goals shared evenly so far in this first half. Is there a fifth goal to come before the break? Not from that particular play. Mirna Mohsen flicks it up and over from the right-hand side. Right off target. Nothing doing for Egypt on this occasion. Guinea ball. Egypt want that shot clock to be enforced as well. There should be a 4-second delay. Theoretically, no more once the ball goes out of play. The teams just trying to use it to their advantage at times, and the tempo is not in their favour. Holding on to it a little bit longer before getting it back into play. Fatimata Conte launches it long. It's brought down really well by Mamet Camara. She couldn't hold on to it, but she'll win it back here. Saran Sidibe. Guinea getting down the court. Pass out to the left is a good one. Up to the edge of the box. The shot from the angle. The ball's come loose. And what a block. What an important stop from Mirna Mohsen for Egypt. Egypt get it away. 6 seconds remaining and no more. What a mental blow it would be for Egypt if they were to fall behind at the end of this first half. Being pushed forward so often. There goes the buzzer for the end of the first half. And what an enthralling first half it has been. Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Guinea conceding a number of penalties. Fatimata Conte in the Guinea goal, coming up with stop after stop to keep Egypt at bay. And Guinea could have pinched a third goal for themselves. There have been opportunities. Muntagabi Suma's gone close, Mamet Camara's gone close. But Guinea were not able to find a third goal against the run of play. Egypt, however, will be disappointed to be drawing level. Both teams need to win this if they're to aim realistically for a place in the semi-finals. They'll need to win by a clear margin as well, but there's nothing separating the teams at the break. Egypt 2, Guinea 2, the half-time score in Group B. So the teams are ready to come back out and start this second half after a breathless first half of action here. Egypt 2, Guinea 2, the half-time score. More games to come later on today at the Moulay Abdellah Sports Complex. Senegal against Tanzania next up, Cameroon against Namibia, the last game of the day. The winner of this one knows that they will have to wait for confirmation of whether they will be one of the best placed runners-up or indeed the best placed runner-up who will go through to the semi-finals. But one thing we know for certain, if this ends as it is now, level at 2-2, both Egypt and Guinea will be going home. Madagascar look very likely to finish second in Group C, and they've got 2 points. So a draw here would not be enough for either Egypt or Senegal. Egypt or Guinea, rather. Senegal in that group with Madagascar still have a big chance to go through, as do Tanzania. But we are underway for the second half with the scores level. Egypt 2, Guinea 2. Egypt pick up the ball first of all. Yare Sabri, who scored the penalty to level it at 2 each. Guinea will be thankful that their foul count from the first half has been reset. They found themselves with disciplinary troubles at the end of that first half. Up to halfway it goes. Malik Camara with good physical work to try and leverage the situation in Guinea's favour on the halfway line, but it came back down and out towards Fatoumata Conte, who can get it restarted. Good flick from Saran Sidibe. Nice movement from Camara, sends it across. Good opening effort for Guinea. Coach Abdul Karim Kumbassa watching on. Discovered his futsal in Egypt, Abdul Karim Kumbassa. Egypt, a special place for him. It's already been an historical achievement for Guinean football and futsal to get this team here. They wanted to showcase the potential of women's futsal in Guinea, and they have done that so far. 2 goals in the first game, 2 goals in this game. Abdul Karim Kumbassa, the policeman, when he's not being the national futsal coach, uses that organisation, that discipline to try and help with his team, and they'll need all of that in this second half. Egypt pushing hard to go back in front. Conte spills it. She could be in trouble. Egypt want the foul going their way. They're not going to get it. It was a let-off for Fatoumata Conte, who's made so many good stops in this game. She's got to make sure she doesn't put her team in trouble when she lets these come out. Got behind it, then spilled it. You can see why Asma Mohammed feels that perhaps should be a foul in favour of Egypt. Egypt set to send it along with Yara Sabri. Straight down the court they go. Ibrahim, and there's the next goal. Egypt, who battled throughout the first half to try and get back in front. They couldn't do it, but they've done it early in the second half. Egypt 3, Guinea 2. It was just rolled into the empty net in the end. What a touch. Past the on-rushing Fatoumata Conte. Clinical moment from Asmaouz, and Egypt lead again. Guinea looking for an immediate response. Sidibe goes for the curler with the right foot. Off target. A really good finish, much needed for Egypt. Clinical moment as the ball has just touched past the Guinea goalkeeper. Egypt will know that Guinea held their own for long periods in the first game. Eventually they tired in the second half against Angola. Fell from 2-2 to 5-2. Movement from Yara Sabri. No foul given. Guinea can bring it away. Can they get the right pass played? Good ball out to the right. It's knocked back, but it came loose. Now Egypt in the other direction. Sabri back on her feet and back on the ball. Sabri blasts the shot with the right foot. Too high. Egypt enjoying their futsal a little more now. They've got that advantage back. It's chased down. Conte with the catch. She gets it restarted. Camera for Guinea. How do they respond? Having gone behind again in the game. They went behind early in the first half. They've gone behind early in the second. Direct shot. Miscued from the right foot of Mamet Camara. Took a chance well in the first half to score, but as obvious as it sounds, scoring goals is going to be absolutely key for Guinea in this second half. They didn't have many chances in the first. They did well to come out of it with 2 goals. That was really important. Attack. Arguably the best form of defence for Guinea, who have been pushed back throughout the game. They need to keep holding on to Egypt on the scoreboard as well. It's going to get more and more difficult out there on the court. Asmaouz, who's put Egypt 3-2 ahead. She's over talking to the officials, trying to protect teammate Fatma Mustafa, who's gone off temporarily. Yara Sabri sends it in, low shot, turned away, blocked by Aminata Yula. He's coming forward from the right. Sidibe with the back heel as Guinea look to get it away. Good pass out to the left side. Going to keep it in. Yula's pass across is cut out though. Guinea need to win it back, and they need to win it back cleanly. Samara sends it left. Maybe a shooting chance from outside the box. Good clean challenge. Saran Sidibe. 2-on-1 here for Guinea. Saran Sidibe. Great save. Farah Sama coming out and making another big stop for Egypt. Guinea proving that Egypt lead is not safe yet. Sidibe up and over the top on the bounce. Good effort, just a little bit too high. Farah Sama earning a little bit of luck after that last excellent save from the 2-on-1 situation. A great smother from the right foot of Saran Sidibe. She must have felt that she had a big chance to level for Guinea. The Egypt keeper had other ideas. Good turn. Asmaouz. Can she get away? Not quite. She's still going. This time the foul goes against Saran Sidibe. Caution for the number 7. There's a better look at it. It's clearer to see that Asma Mohammed was dragged down there as Saran Sidibe knew that she'd got away. First one on the foul count for Guinea in this second half. Set piece situation for Egypt. Wide it goes from Asmaouz. Mohammed, who scored against Angola. It was Egypt's only goal at the end of game 1. They've added 3 more this time. Sharif Ibrahim on the board for the first time. Yara Sabri with the penalty. And now Asmaouz again to make it 3-2 Egypt. This is a great run through. Maybe a chance for Aminata Bangura to flick it past the goalkeeper. That wasn't far away. Suddenly Guinea turning on the afterburners, and now the corner, it's sent over. Mamet Camara turning it towards the back post. Aminata Suma involved. No chance quite for the header at the back post, it was just a little too high. Egypt get it restarted and they go long up towards the halfway line. That's brought down really well by Asma Mohamed. Guinea forcing Egypt back this time. I've not seen that for a while. Usually it's been the other way round. Guinea looking for an opening, looking for an option. Shot blocked, but it comes back to Aminata Bangura. We'll look for the pass out to the right, and it was a good pass too. Fatima Mustafa with an emergency clearance. Egypt getting a little bit of good fortune there, that the tackle from Fatima Mustafa just took a touch off a Guinea player on the way out. But now it's won back, and there's a chance for the leveller. It bounces just past the post and wide. Mamet Camara out of nowhere making something happen for Guinea, and they've got the corner as well. They'll switch places. Aminata Yula over to take it. The ball sent back towards the halfway line. The pass has to go out to the right-hand side, really. Back to Yula. Chested down and cleared. Egypt have got their lead back, but now they're living on the edge for a bit. Nada Mohamed getting it away. Yula. Pass out to the right, off target from Aminata Suma. It's really important for Guinea to try and level this one up soon. Feel the momentum might turn Egypt's way the longer this game goes. Good movement, good break-in from the right-hand side. Asma Mohamed denied that time by Fatimata Conte, who may have conceded 3, but she's been excellent in the Guinea goal. She spilled a couple of the long, powerful shots. But other than that, she has made some really important interventions for Guinea in this game. Aminata Bangura turns and gets the ball over the halfway line. She might get it back here, Bangura. Pass isn't quite on target. She managed to stretch the leg back, divert the ball towards the Egypt box. Farah Samer not in time to gather. Tough challenge from Aminata Yula. Free kick goes Egypt's way. Egypt ball. Asmaouz. So influential for this Egypt team. She rolls it back towards Yara Sabri. Shot swiftly blocked, but it's still an Egypt ball over on the right side. They'll have the chance to get it back in play. Shot direct with the right foot. Fired wide from Yara Sabri. Converted the 6-metre penalty in the first half. Send that one for open play, just off target. That was chipped out left by Aminata Yula, but nobody in white and yellow over there. Guinea's foul count just creeping up to 2 now. They had a spell of around 5 or 6 minutes in the middle of the first half where they conceded foul after foul and filled up that 5 count. And then after that, for the last 10 minutes of the first half, they were living on the edge. Guinea ball. Yara Sabri wins it back. Good tackle, good clean tackle from Yula. Abdul Karim Kombassa has led this team well in the CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Guinea holding their own against the continent's best, but they're up against it here. 3-2 down. Egypt querying the decision, which looks to have gone Guinea's way. Fatimata Conte just looking across the official. So where do I restart from? And that's the place. She gets it down the court with a really accurate pass. Mamet Camara. Well, she did well initially, Mamet Camara. It looked as though she might be able to sneak her way in. Fatma Mustafa just pinched the ball and got away though. Camara had to resort to the foul. That foul count ticks up to 3 for Guinea in the second half. Ismaouz, good ball back, great chance, good low stop. Fatoumata Conte gets her legs down to it. That was a really well constructed move from the Egypt team. Samara rushing in, right-footed shot. Placement over power. Conte with another important save. Egypt corner. What do they do with this one? They chip it in. They'll try and go direct with it. The ball cannons back off the post. So will have to be restarted once again. Fatoumata Conte bowls it out this time towards Souma. Nobody out there on that right-hand side. Guinea had success in the first half with the direct long passes up into Egypt territory. Fatma Mustafa let it go. She's been brought back to the right spot to get play restarted. Great control. Getting away here, they'll get the free kick again. It's Yara Sabri who's taken out by Aminata Bangura. Sabri down, holding her left elbow. Mariam Souma having a word with Aminata Bangura. Guinea getting into that territory again where they have to be careful. Out comes the stretcher for the number 14, Yara Sabri. She's wearing the captain's armband for Egypt. There was a look at the best chance for Guinea since the restart. Opportunistic stuff from Mamet Camara, did really well to win the ball. Swiveled around on the edge of the box, but couldn't turn it home. And that was one of the many excellent saves from Fatoumata Conte that we've seen in this game. She's dealt with efforts like that really, really well. That's why the finish from Ismaouz for 3-2. Well, it was a different type of finish. Just casually dinked past the on-rushing keeper. It's a lovely finish to redirect the ball ultimately into an empty net. A moment of quality that's given Egypt this lead. Can they extend it further? Pass sent across. Messi. Guinea running the tightrope again. Two challenges in there that were a little bit borderline. Mariam Souma heads off. An issue with her left boot that will be sorted hopefully very soon. Bountourabi Souma comes on for Guinea. Egypt corner. Sherif Ibrahim to take. Lays it back and it's fired up and over the top. Mingna Mohsen with a decent right-footed strike. One was not far over. So the ball spent a long time now in the Guinea half. Egypt are going to send it right back there. Brought down well, good touch to get towards the penalty area there. Sherif Ibrahim, good control, but no space to apply the finish. Into Rabi Souma. Forward it goes, but it's blocked. Souma over the halfway line. How far can she go? Souma rides a couple of challenges. Eventually she's brought to a stop. Great fight for the ball. Guinea come out with it. The pass down to the right's a good one. Across the middle it goes. Up and over from in the centre. Aminata Bangura with a big chance. Guinea haven't created all that much since the restart. That one was not far off. Appeals for a touch over the top and maybe a Guinea corner, but they won't get one. Can they make something happen now with the clearance down the court? Not this time. So the neat finish from Asmaouz. Still, the difference rather between the two teams. A difficult game to navigate for both, that's for sure. But Egypt are the team on top at the moment. A slender margin of advantage is all that they have. Conte pats it down and keeps it in play. Sabri back out onto the court. It's important for Egypt. She's been one of the star performers today. Another good game for Asma Mohamed. Good ball forward. Can Guinea win it back in this position? Saren Sidibe, she's got to pass across. Could this be the leveller? It's Yara Sabri who's just come back on with a vital block for Egypt. That's how slender the advantage is. It could have been wiped out in an instant. Sabri with a bit of heroic defending for Egypt. Again now, much like in the first half, Egypt pushing and pressing. But when Guinea get down there, they do have chances. Sent long down the court, and it's controlled brilliantly by Saren Sidibe. She so nearly kept it in over in the right corner, but it goes for an Egypt ball instead. Isra Fouad is ready to come on in the red, white and black of Egypt. Asmaouz and Bangura just getting a talking to from the referee. Send it out to the left. They can't keep it in play. Guinea will have it back. Miscontrolled first by Sidibe and then by Sabri. It's a little bit hit and hope from Guinea at the moment. Downfield it goes from Fatimata Conte, but distribution from the goalkeeper not perfect on that occasion. Isra Fouad indeed is on for Egypt now. Good pass. Sidibe over to make the tackle. Sidibe makes another good tackle. Can she get herself through here? Saren Sidibe. She was scrambling for the ball there. Faya Samer will be a relieved Egypt goalkeeper. Again, the opportunity nearly breaks out for Guinea. Egypt attack down the other end now. Yara Sabri gets it restarted. The whistle has gone. 11 minutes still to go in the second half. Egypt leading by 3-2. Guinea hanging on in there and getting closer to an equalising goal. It was Saran Sidibe who made 2 really good tackles to get away here. Surely she was fouled there by Esra Fouad. She was on her way down, still tried to poke the ball either past Farah Samer or over towards her teammate. Well, this takes a bit of tempo out of the game. You might say that would suit Guinea, but in the last couple of minutes, it's Guinea who've looked the more dangerous in front of goal. They've had a couple of decent chances. They have to be really opportunistic, Guinea, when they get down towards the Egypt area. Mohamed Camara waiting to come back on. A goal now from the first half that made it 2-1 Guinea. That feels like a long time ago. Egypt have come back since then, applied an awful lot of pressure. It's bad news for Coach Kombassa for sure to see Saran Sidibe, surely one of the most consistent performers in a Guinea jersey, to see her going off on a stretcher is not what Guinea need. But now there's a maybe opening down on the left-hand side. Mariam Souma, her run put to a stop. Guinea will have the ball back on the left though. 10:52 to play in the second half. Shooting opportunity, it's blocked off the boot of Mutagabi Souma, who gets it back. Souma sends it forward towards the edge of the area. Another great smother from Farah Samer. She's come out and made herself big on 3 or 4 occasions now. Expert goalkeeping from Farah Samer. It's another brave block. Guinea doing well to get into that position. The Egypt goalkeeper exactly where she was required. It's cleared away from in front of the empty net by Aminata Souma. Sabri can restart for Egypt. Asmaouz waiting for it over on the right-hand side, and she'll get it, but can only touch it out of play. Long down the court it goes. Will find Mohamed Camara. Steps back Mohamed Camara. Egypt try and bring it away. Mariam Souma involved. No free kick given. Egypt still have it. Fatma Mustafa getting her head down as she chases after it over on the right-hand side, but she couldn't stop it. Conte sends it down the court for Guinea. Asmaouz, well-weighted ball forwards. Sabri was close. Aminata Souma just leaves it for her goalkeeper. End-to-end stuff now. It's a fierce challenge, but the ball was won. Now a chance. Camara denied by the keeper. Massive stop again. Camara still going. She sends it across. Nobody's gambling on it for Guinea. Farah Samer now. She has saved Egypt time and time again. The Farah Samer highlight reel was pretty decent from the first game. She's going to have an even bigger highlight reel after this one. Noura just gets away from Egypt at the crucial moment. We're into the last 10 minutes of the second half. Still a lot of futsal to be played here. Two more games coming up later on today as the group stages conclude at the first ever CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Historic places available in the semi-final. World Cup qualification, remember, for those who can make it through to the final. Two of the teams who are here will really ensure a big spotlight is put on women's futsal in their nation with World Cup qualification. To get to the final, first you've got to get through the group stages. Egypt maybe, just maybe, on course to do that right now. It's going to be a close run thing. Neither of these two teams can win this group, of course. Angola, the runaway group leaders, having beaten Egypt 3-1 in their first game and beaten Guinea 5-2 in Guinea's first game. Egypt have it in the left corner. It's held in play. Noura eventually loses out and gets back to her feet. Guinea ball. They'll have to take that one again. So Rabi Suma onto the bench. Lucien Mara, she's on now for Guinea. So Egypt in no rush to get this one taken. They do have the corner. Sent back, and now Lucien Mara, who's just come on, gives away the 5th Guinea foul of the second half. Kick goes Egypt's way. It's just a late swing of the leg through Asma Mohammed. It's not the impact Lucien Mara was hoping to have. Fifth free kick against Guinea already in this second half. Still just under 9 minutes left on the clock. Again, they're walking that tightrope. Egypt will get some 10-metre penalties in the remainder of this game. That's almost a certainty at this point. They've got this set play first. Pass intended for Samara. It doesn't get there. 3-on-2 in Guinea's favour. The pass from Mamet Camara, just behind the run of Aminata Suma. They can't afford to be giving away the ball in positions like that. That was a promising break for a team who are 3-2 down. Mara wants it back in the middle, maybe. Shot takes a deflection instead. Appealing for a hand. The decision has gone Guinea's way. It was Mamet Camara who's been ever so busy in this game with the shots. Nada Mohamed Mohamed with the handball right on the edge of the area. It's appealing that it was struck at her from close range, but she had the hand out by her side. The palm was almost open as well. I said that Guinea were likely to give away some penalties in the remainder of this second half. And now Guinea have a chance. Look at what it means to Mamet Camara. So much pressure on the shoulders of these Guinea players right now at 3-2 down. Farah Sameh, the Egypt goalie, she has made a string of stunning saves in this game. Huge moment for Guinea. Can they find the equaliser? Mariam Souma, the captain, from the 6-metre penalty spot, saved again. Farah Sameh comes up big. What a game Farah Sameh is having in the Egypt goal. Souma went low, struck it with power. Sameh got the legs out to it. Well, Egypt are leading thanks to the 3 goals that they've scored. But Farah Sameh has been the foundation of this Egypt lead. It has to be said at this point. For all the pushing and pressing that Egypt have done, Guinea have carved out a number of good opportunities, and every time in this second half they've been thwarted by Farah Samer. Shooting chance from distance. Lucien Mara was there to try and turn it home from close range. She was looking to just redirect that off the boot of Mamet Camara. I'm not sure if it was a cross or a shot from the number 10 Mamet Camara. Lucien Mara didn't mind. She wasn't far away from turning it into the back of the net. Guinea want the free kick, they're not getting it. The pass is out to the left-hand side, it's too far. Conte sliding out towards the edge of the area before she can grab it. Mariam Souma down on the court. Fatoumata Conte down as well. And this is what happens to Fatoumata Conte. That was the one Mariam Souma, the Guinea captain. Hints of a foul there, suspicions of a foul, but Guinea didn't get the call. Conte goes long. A little bit too long for Mamet Camara. Still time left, of course, for Guinea in this second half, but the clock will start to run out on them the longer they remain 3-2 behind. And if Egypt find another goal now, suddenly it starts to look like a long way back. A little bit of frustration showing for Asmaouz, Egypt number 10, who's been so influential in this game. At the moment, it's Guinea who have the upper hand on the court, but not on the scoreboard, crucially. Souma sends the pass forward nicely. Mara out on the left. Back into the middle it goes. No free kick again, but the pass just had a bit of wires crossed there for Egypt. Camara sends the pass down towards the right side. Nice idea. The coaching team from Guinea not exactly happy with what they're seeing, but you can applaud their players for trying something different. They're trying to mix it up. The things that they've tried so far haven't been enough to get them back level. Conte makes the grab, distributes down towards the halfway line. Lucien Mara, good touch. Mara goes for the angled shots. Farah Samer gets low, gets behind it, distribution forward. Came off the head of Mariam Souma, who I'm not sure knew too much about it. Worked out okay in the end for Guinea, though. Sabri with the ball glued to her feet somehow. Mara comes in with the tackle. Out it goes, Egypt ball. Still Egypt 3, Guinea 2. The half-time score was 2-2. Asmaouz has slotted in a really nice shot early in the second half to give Egypt their lead. It will be a timeout. First one of this second half. 6:43 left to play. Egypt leading by 3-2, and at the moment heading for second spot in Group B. There's still a lot of futsal to be played here, though.
انا اول ما هي تستلم من هنا عايز اللي جاي من هنا ده يروح ايه طيب واحنا بقى بندافع هم ليهم اول كلمه هنا واحنا الاربعه ننزل تحت ما نطلعش عليهم فوق ما نطلعش عليهم فوق لما بيتلعب نطلع بيه احنا اللي خلاص.
So here we go then, we're back underway in the final phase of this second half. Group B comes to a close with this matchup between Egypt and Guinea. Egypt, as it stands, on course to take that famous first win, and with it the second spot in Group B that might be enough to see them through to the semi-finals. Suma needs to get that ball back and get things going for Guinea. Up to the halfway line they go. Mariam Suma, miscontrolled by the number 9, Lucien Mara. Farah Samir, one of the heroes of this game so far. The Egyptian heroine in goal. Mara concedes the 6th foul of the second half. Egypt will have the penalty chance. Lucien Mara for the second time in this second half, just a split second late. It could be costly for Guinea. It wasn't costly in the first half. So that's only because Fatoumata Conte came up with a number of really good penalty saves. 10-metre penalty chance again. Asmaouz, she's already had one chance from the same situation in the first half. She went low on that occasion. Conte made the save. What does she go for this time? She goes high, but high and wide. Off target from the boots of Asma Mohamed. Guinea have it back in the Egypt half. Mariam Suma volleys it on the bounce, and away it goes off the post. Guinea inches away from the leveller. Penalty missed at one end, and then Mariam Suma just fired towards the target. It was an opportunistic strike on the half volley. It crashed back off the crossbar, and that one has to be tipped over. Guinea going for it now. They're only a goal behind. A draw would send both teams out. Guinea would definitely be eliminated with the defeat. It's high into the box. Keeper should have it, but it's dropped out of the hands of Farah Samir. Conte can pick it up and keep going. To the halfway line, Mara loses her footing, loses out to the number 9, Sharouk Ibrahim. Mara can't clear it. Conte makes the save. Conte's distribution. It's knocked out to the left for Lucien Mara. Mara tries to roll it back into the path of Mamet Camara. Egypt get away here though, 2-on-1. Asmaouz. Asmaouz from the angle, sends it across the face of goal. Nobody there to turn it home for Egypt. 5:21 left on the clock. Remarkably, it's still anybody's game. Good pass forward. Camara pokes it out to the corner. Send it back across, but nobody had the energy to take the risk and get in there. He must have known that the ball had a good chance of being sent across the box like that. I'm not sure anybody could take the risk at this point if Egypt had won it back. The counter break would have been on. Mustafa. Pass down the right-hand side. Back heel. Rolls backwards by Sharouk Ibrahim, who opened the scoring in this game. Goals from Sharouk Ibrahim and Sabri in the first half for Egypt. Saran Sidibe and Mamet Camara on the scoreboard for Guinea in the first half. And Asma Mohamed She's the one who's put Egypt 3-2 to the good, as that one's miscontrolled by Aminata Bangura. And these moments could start to be costly now for Guinea. They've squandered possession from a good position, and the clock is down below 5 minutes. Aminata Bangura over there trying to make life difficult for Egypt. Will they get it directly out of the half this time? I think they will. They'll send it long. Aminata Bangura has to stand back. The ball sent long towards Sherouk Ibrahim, who brings it down well. Guinea in behind maybe. Whistle has gone. There's a hefty clash there on the edge of the box. The card is coming out. And it's for the number 6. Mohamed by the looks of it. Samara shown the yellow. Egypt up to 4 fouls for this second half now. Guinea have made their own opportunities. It's been moments like that, winning the ball back. If they win the ball back near the halfway line, they can be really dangerous. And those were the 2 shots from earlier that were just too high. One crashing off the crossbar, one being tipped over the top. Farah Samir, so busy in the Egypt goal. She took a clattering as well in the challenge just now, but Guinea have the timeout. Karim Kombassa has a chance to talk to his players with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Well, this is it now for Guinea. Realistically, they need 2 goals in the next 4.5 minutes of futsal. Set play chance. Looks like it'll go to Mamet Kamara. Kamara weighing up her options for Guinea. In the wall, Sherouk Ibrahim in the wall. Mariam Souma, the passing option. They've gone out towards Mariam Souma. Fatma Mustafa read the play and was out closing down Mariam Souma before the ball had even got to her. It was a little bit undersold from Mamet Kamara. Conte again goes long. Chance maybe for Aminata Souma. Still a long way to go, but just that feeling for Abdul Karim Kombassa. The time is running out. Egypt edging towards the victory. Cleared away, but 3 forward for Guinea. Can they take the shot? Aminata Souma blocked and blocked again. Farah Samir gets down to gather it. No pressure in the end from a good situation. Mustafa holds on to the ball, sends it across from the right. Straight down to the other end of the court it goes. A little bit of space in behind now for Egypt, maybe. It's a tough tackle from Mariam Souma. Officials feel that she won the ball against Mustafa. Guinea forward, shooting chance. They've gone for the pass instead, and there's the leveller. Kamara scores again for Guinea, and it's 3-3. Another extraordinary group game at the CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Guinea just do not give up. They looked tired at the end of their first game, but in this one, they have been pushing and pushing for that leveller, and here it has come. Camera slots in her second of the game. Took one touch to steady herself. This time she had time to read the movements of Farah Samir, the Egypt goalie. You've got a feel for Farah Samir, who's made save after save. And this time she's beaten. Saran Sidibe there on the bench. She's not been able to play after going off earlier in the second half. 3:33 left on the clock. The scores level at 3-3, but neither side at the moment heading for the 3 points that they need. Here's a look at the issue for Mariam Souma. That was the challenge she made just a moment ago. It was a brave challenge, big element of risk. Officials thought that she got it right, and Dramé comes on. So as it stands in this extraordinary game, another breathless group stage encounter. Neither team will be doing enough to go through, but it's time to change it. Can somebody find a winner that could turn the qualification picture on its head? The other groups will be hoping for this to stay at 3-3 because it would eliminate both and increase the opportunities. How close was that? Off the post and back into the arms of Fatoumata Conte. That was a great strike from Asma Ouz. It would have been fitting if her left boot was to provide the winner for Egypt. It was so close to doing so. Asma Ouz on the turn. A powerful low strike. It would have been a goal worthy of winning any game. It so nearly crept into that corner. Both teams now having been denied by the metalwork at least. Mariam Souma's half volley back off the crossbar for Guinea earlier on. Now another shot. This one blocked from the boot of Yara Sabri. Didn't keep it in play though. They've got two forward here. Sabri has to get across and get it out. What an exciting conclusion we have on our hands in Group B here. Egypt 3, Guinea 3. Both teams pushing for a goal that could change everything. Aminata Bangura will have to take it again. Egypt's players too close at the moment. Yara Sabri sent away. Bit of pushing and shoving in the middle. It's blocked and cleared. Guinea will have it back. Aminata Souma can only send it out of play. Egypt ball just inside the Guinea half. Less than 3 minutes to go. Asma Ouz, this time she's not given the space to turn and shoot. Guinea will try and stop that from happening wherever possible. Camara, good turn. Look for the return pass there from Aminata Souma. Egypt have it back in the other direction instead. Egypt ball close to the halfway line. 3-3, the score's dead level. That was taken from the wrong position by Samara. A little bit of a lack of discipline there. It wasn't taken from on the line. Guinea have it back, but they can't do anything with it. Now the team's suddenly looking more tired after Guinea had launched an indefatigable effort to try and level things up. Now the header. It's Dramé who stepped forward and glanced the header accidentally behind for an Egypt corner. Sabri to take it, sends it back. And the shot's high and off the bar and away. Asmaouz cannot believe it. The Egypt bench can't believe it either. The left-footed strike, it rattled the frame of the goal. It nearly moved the goal off its markings. A left-footed rocket from the number 10. It's just not breaking for her at the moment, but it might break for Guinea. Haruna Yatara denied from a half-decent opening there. She got through the tackle. She would have been right in on goal. No guarantee in this game that it meant she would have beaten Farah Samir in the Egypt goal, who's been excellent today for Egypt. Side-footed. Forward it goes from Dramé, but there's nothing in that. The clock, though, ticking down into the last 2 minutes. Real drama here. The conclusion of Group B. If one of the teams scores now, they might have just secured themselves a semi-final place. Shot low, well saved. Foul surely by Haruna Yatara. What a roller coaster of emotions. Camera's low shot, well saved, and then the foul given away immediately. And that will give Egypt a chance at the other end. Camera struck it well, it was on target. Farah Samir getting down quickly. The Egypt bench going through the emotions. It's been a roller coaster for everybody out there. Egypt led 1-0. Guinea ahead by 2-1. Egypt back in front at 3-2. Smart finish from Asmaouz early in the second half. And then after looking like they were up against it, Guinea pushed on, and they found their equaliser. .139 left to play. 10-metre penalty for Egypt. This is a huge moment. Egypt need to find a winner. Somebody needs to find a winner from somewhere to give themselves hope of reaching the semi-finals. Can Fatoumata Conte keep Guinea in this? If they go 4-3 down now, there's surely no coming back. Can Fatoumata Conte make the save? Yes, she can. Guinea go down the other end, but it'll be cleared up and away. Malak Mohamed unable to convert the 10-metre penalty. It's the next chance in a long line of 10-metre penalties for Egypt. Not found the back of the net. Good work over on the left-hand side. It was Bouterabi Souma tried to break away. She was quickly blocked as she got the ball over the halfway line, but it is still a Guinea ball. 3-3. As we come towards the conclusion, the ball almost comes loose from Farah Samir. That would have been so harsh on the Egypt stopper. Asmaouz goes for the pass. Big chance for Egypt. Conte covers it up. And we're into the final minute of play. Still 3-3. It's not enough for either of these teams, remember. Somebody needs a winner. We've already got a guaranteed group runner-up on at least 2 points. So one of these two teams must reach 3. It's not cleared. Egypt have it. The pass into the middle. Gets all the way through. How close was that? Fatma Mustafa was chasing in there. He spun away off the body of Fatoumata Conte. Broke wide. That's a great stop. Fatoumata Conte. Sometimes on the initial view, It's hard to tell the difference between luck and brilliance. But Conte earned her luck there. Both goalkeepers have put in an excellent shift. Good work from Guinea. Suma has led this off, but she won't get it back. Pass off target. Suma wrong-footed. Malak to restart things for Egypt. 30 seconds to play. All the way back down the court it goes. Got tension at the end here. Both teams on the brink of elimination. Both teams within centimetres of finding a winner that might take them through. It's anybody's contest. Is there to be one last twist in the tail here? Fatoumata Conte will send it forward for Guinea. Camera can't keep it in. Just over 10 seconds to go. The hopes and dreams of these two nations hanging by a thread right now. We might have one more chance to take a shot. It's Guinea who have the opportunity. Can they score it? Off the post, it's still alive. Deflected wide. And just 1 second left. Guinea will have the corner. They'll need to score almost immediately. That's the game. The buzzer goes at 3-3. It's Guinea who came closest in the end. The shot off the post in the dying seconds, but it finishes level, and it's not going to be enough. It's an historic point for Egypt and for Guinea after a thrilling 3-3 draw. But a point each is not what they came for, and it won't be enough to see them through to the semi-finals. Heartbreak all around, really. Asma Ouz, the number 10 for Egypt, one of the heroes. The two goalkeepers, Farah Samir and Fatoumata Conte, absolutely heroines as well. Unbelievable goalkeeping. Save after save after save. They've conceded 3 each, but they saved so many more. But ultimately, both teams will feel that they've fallen short of their ambitions. A really smart finish from Asma Ouz. But Egypt 3-2 to the good. It looked for a while as though it might be enough, but the lead was never safe. And Guinea struck back. Mamet Camara making it 3-3, a scoreline which leaves nothing but disappointment really for both of these teams. But when they look back on this, they've done their nations proud. They've scored goals in each of the games. They've competed against some of the best futsal teams on the continent. And they can go home with their heads held high. History has eluded these two teams in the form of a semi-final place and perhaps qualification for the World Cup. But they've both put on a really good show at the CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Egypt 3, Guinea 3, the final score after another thrilling group stage encounter.
اكيد طبعا حزينه ان احنا يعني ما قدرناش نفوز بالمباراه. كان عندنا فرص كتير قوي ان احنا نكسب، بس سوء الحظ. احنا عملنا مجهود كبير قوي بس الحمد لله ما فيش نصيب، وبشكر زمايلي كلهم على المجهود ده، وهو ما فيش نصيب ان احنا نكسب، فالحمد لله يعني.